We often say schools prepare children for the future, but that's not really true, because students need to also navigate the now. In Athens, we visit a school trying to strike that balance, placing AI at the center, while asking what it means for students today.
Hello.
Hi, good
morning.
Kalimera. So I'm here today with the school director, Mr. Skendos Konstantinos, to talk about the school system and main concerns. So how would you define your school?
If I had to define the school in one word, I would say a space. Not just classrooms and books, but a space where young people begin to understand who they are and what they think. Society wants measurable results, grades, rankings, and numbers. But we try to keep alive something harder to measure, and that is individual identity and curiosity.
So do you feel you're preparing the children to be future workers?
No, children are not future workers. They are people right now. They have needs right now to connection, to safety, to sense of meaning in their daily school life. So when every lesson is presented as useful for later, we lose something very important, and that is we lose this present.
Mm-hmm. What do you think happens when children overuse AI?
When students use AI to help them write the results, are often technically correct, well structured, but they sound less like themselves. And this is very concerning for us, because voice is not just a stylish quality, it is an expression of identity. And identity is what school is supposed to help young people build. What I want for our students is something harder and slower. The ability to sit with a difficult question, to think something through at the end under their own power. AI should be a tool that supports that process, not a shortcut that replaces it.
And how far does your responsibility go with the students' use of AI?
We cannot follow students home. We can build habits of questioning, of pausing before trusting. We can create students that have an internal compass and ask themselves, should I do this? Even if nobody is watching. Rules stop at the gate, but character does not.
And one last question. As a school director, how would you expect big companies like Microsoft could help educators in their AI journey, since AI is moving really, really fast?
The big corporations like Microsoft are the forefront of technology. So they can lead school programs in areas like AI, which are not in the curriculum, the present curriculum. And that can be very inspiring for school communities.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for your
much.
time and for showing us this amazing school.
Thank you very much.
So I'm here with Paniotis. You are the biology teacher.
Exactly.
So tell us, how and in which areas does AI generally help you teach biology?
First of all, students can head to AI tools so as to find information for pretty much anything they want to, faster and easier than ever before. For us, the teachers, it is very useful because we can create many new things that we can incorporate in our classes. For example, in biology, we can create molecular structures in 3 dimensions. We can create simulations from DNA to protein synthesis. Our students can actually see what's happening and how things work. They don't have to imagine how things may work as we used to.
Okay.
So yeah, they can actually see what's going on and they can reach a deeper level of understanding, I'd say.
So you were saying that students now can access a lot of information. So if the teacher is no longer the unique source of information, how do you think AI is changing the role of a teacher?
First of all, I need to mention that in a vibrant classroom, I cannot see a teacher not being a crucial part of the learning process. I mean, AI cannot replace the teacher at all. It can generate diagrams. It can, summarize papers and articles. It can even provide problem-solving charts. but AI cannot stand in a laboratory with confused students, trying to support them in understanding why their experiment didn't work. It cannot model this scientific curiosity. The role of the teacher has been shifted into a place of like trying to even more enhance for our students to enhance their critical thinking and improve their sense of evaluating all that information.
So you were talking about critical thinking. In your opinion, how is AI affecting scientific thinking?
The most worrying pattern, let's say, that I noticed, it's the, let's call it, result searching behavior. What I mean is that students aim directly to the result of a problem immediately without even trying to think through the problem themselves. So this fact is about science fundamentally and particularly damaging. Because science is all about the process, setting a question, testing it, failing maybe, and being wrong, and again adjusting. So an experiment has to be an experiment.
And where do you feel less certain in using AI?
So I'd say that the topic that I feel least certain is in ethics, bioethics, and that's because nowadays biology increasingly touches subjects that are not entirely and only scientific. For example, genetic editing, environmental interventions, artificial reproductions, all those things beyond biology. There needs to be law, social improvement. I mean, we teach biology, but we teach the wisdom for the students to utilize it responsibly, to use it responsibly. And this is an answer that needs to be tested, and AI makes it even more urgent.
Well, thank you very much, Founderz, for sharing all this. It's been a pleasure to get to see how you are applying AI in the classroom.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to share it with you, and it's been a lovely experience.
Thank you. This school looks at first like many schools until you walk into a classroom. And today I'm here with the technology teacher, Aspasia. Hi.
Hi.
And I wanted to ask you, what has transformed since introducing AI in the school?
You know, teachers now work together more. Subjects are connecting. A technology project becomes a language project. A science project becomes an ethics discussion.
Which project represents the best use of AI in education? And also, do you think you would have achieved the same goals without using AI?
We worked on many projects and the school won the TESS Award for International Schools, organized by Junior Achievement Europe. Today, we'll show you two projects. The first is Access Way, focused on accessibility in the city. Access Way is an application that helps people find safe, accessible, and eco-friendly routes in the city, especially for people with mobility difficulties. And the second is Odysseus Destiny, combined storytelling with technology. We created a digital escape room to help people learn about Homer Odyssey. Players travel to the world of Odysseus and try to help him return to Ithaca. They face challenges from the Cyclops, Kirky, and the Sirens, solving puzzles and unlocking clues. Each correct solution brings them closer to Odysseus' destiny.
Wow.
For this project, we win the first prize for Company Junior in Greece.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Have students ever surprised you in how they use AI?
What impressed me was not the technology, it was the students. They make decisions. They chose which ideas to follow and what makes sense. AI was just a tool, the thinking was theirs. Without AI, we could still do the project, but with less depth. Students have surprised me many times. Some created tools we didn't expect. Others expressed ideas they couldn't before. The best moment is when AI helps them think deeper, not avoid thinking.
So thank you very much, Aspasia. I love what you're doing with the students and AI in the school.
Thank you very much, Anna. Sorry for my English.
It's okay.
Εάν μιλούσα ελληνικά θα τα έλεγα καλύτερα.
So I'm here today with Eleni. She's a 12-year-old student in the school. So hi, Eleni. Thank you for being here. How do you use AI in class today?
In class, we had music, and we opened our computers to see the lyrics of a song that we are studying these days for a festival. And we danced, we sang, and we laughed a lot.
And how was AI integrated in that activity?
So we went to ChatGPT and we searched name me lyrics for a song, and we saw them, and we started the lesson.
In your opinion, what do teachers sometimes don't understand of the way that you as a student are using AI in class?
Many adults think that because we use technology a lot, we understand it. But in reality, using something is not the same thing as understanding it. I do use sometimes AI for projects or schoolwork, but I do not always know how it works. So I would like teachers to help us understand better, but not just how to use it, but how it works, what we should not trust blindly, and what we cannot do with this kind of technology.
And if AI can do so many things for you, what are those things that you still believe you have to do by yourself?
I think I should still make my own decisions, and I should experience things myself, like failure, success, emotions.
If you could have an AI robot, what would you like it to do for you?
I would like to clean my room because it's really, it makes me tired, and my mom wouldn't be mad if I hadn't. So,
Yeah, that's a great answer. Yeah, I love it. School is not only about what students will become, but who they are now. Maybe the students' best future will begin there. Because while AI will change, their need to think, question, and understand themselves will not.